Cameron can't be here today.
Yes, so
Be here for it.
this is our student-led LGBTQIA plus awareness and inclusion training. So we ran this session as part of LGBTQ and we had a lot of success with it. We engaged with around 60 or so staff members and we had some paid sessions just for registering as well. And we really wanted to sort of showcase this session during this conference because we thought it fits so well into the theme of this year. So usually, as Matt said, Cameron can't be here, so he was our other student trainer. So I will be kind of jumping in a little bit, so sorry you haven't got the full student-led experience, but I'll try my best. So I'm going to hand over to Matt.
Okay, so we're going to start with a few ground rules. So first of all, this is a safe environment. You are open to speak in confidence and ask questions. Whatever said in the room, stay in the room, so don't feel embarrassed to ask anything that you want to ask. It's okay to get things wrong, obviously this is why we're here to raise awareness. It's important to respect each other and not talk over each other. And we're going to have a time at the end to ask any questions you want, so I'm going to go through all of it and then you can ask whatever might be on your mind. A few of the things that we're going to cover, we're going to start with some terminology and pronouns, and then some key issues for LGBT individuals, both generally and then within the university itself. We're going to talk about curriculum inclusivity and also questions and ideas. So we're going to start with what is LGBTQIA. So we're going to start with L. What's L? Kind of give it away now, but very quiet, come on. L. You must know this.
Lesbian.
There you go. B. Oh jeez, I was like, good start. B. T. Q. Yeah. Questioning.
Yeah.
I. Yeah. And A. And then we've also got the plus, which is for other sexual minorities as well. So we're going to start with binary trans identities. So trans describes someone who doesn't identify with the gender they were assigned at birth. So female to male, FTM, or male to female, MTF. Not everyone identifies with these shortened versions. So not everyone would be okay if you said FTM, but it's always important to ask and not generalize these terms. And then non-binary trans identities. So non-binary is kind of an umbrella term for people that don't feel like they fit the gender binary. So at either end you've got male and female, and non-binary kind of encompasses those who feel like they're in between in the spectrum. A few examples are agender, so someone that doesn't identify as having a gender, or gender fluid, someone's gender that fluctuates over time. These are just a few as well. There's links to plenty more. There's many gender identities. Queer/questioning. Queer is used as an umbrella term. It used to be considered sort of an offensive term, but now it's kind of been reclaimed. It's like an umbrella term for people within the LGBTQIA community that might not. So it kind of covers those who aren't heterosexual and those who aren't cisgender. Cisgender covers those people who are, they identify with the sex that they were born with. So someone who's born biologically male who identifies as male would be called cisgender. And then questioning refers to people who are questioning their sexuality and or gender. Intersex, that's a general term used for a variety of birth conditions. So when someone is born with reproductive organs that don't necessarily match the typical definitions of male or female, that can be a number of different conditions. It's not set in stone. And then asexual, so someone that doesn't necessarily experience sexual attraction. This can be either they won't experience romantic attraction or they won't experience sexual attraction. They might still have sexual relations or romantic relationships. Each person experiences asexuality very differently. It's quite a grey area, and there's again more information that can be found at that link. And then we're going to move on to things to avoid. So the first one is misgendering. So this is sort of when you either assume someone's gender incorrectly or misgender them on purpose, so use the wrong pronouns they don't identify with. And then the other thing would not be to use derogatory or offensive terms. So we've got a list of ones on the board, at least I'm not going to say them. A lot of them go without saying. If you think something might be offensive, it's better to just avoid it completely. If you're unsure, again, avoid it. Everyone's going to take offence to different things. And then moving on to how you can sort of help the LGBT community. We talked about being allies, so if you're in a situation where you hear derogatory language or offensive language, it's important to make it known that that's not okay, because a lot of the time the person that's the victim of it isn't going to feel comfortable enough to speak out about it. So it's important to sort of question people's use of these words or questions and make it known that it's not all right. We also said that staff and students alike should feel comfortable and safe in their environment. So we should all work together to promote this. And then also be willing to learn. Obviously you're all here today, so that's a good starting point. There always are more resources available to increase your knowledge. There's always places to look and resources to be found. And then we're going to move on to our first activity.
Yes, so we've got a quick Socrative quiz for you, which I mentioned to some of you that were in the room a little earlier. For any of you that are on it, the code is LGBT awareness. And if you're not on Socrative, if you want to share with somebody who is,